Where is... Oh, there you are. There's Streamlabs. Streamlabs? I don't use Streamlabs, I use OBS Studio. Why would I say that to myself? I do slightly miss some of the functionality of Streamlabs, I will admit, but not enough. Friday Fantasy 2. No, I don't need to put that. I don't need to put not horny. They'll get it. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Well, Final Fantasy 2 for the SNES. Or the NES. It was on the SNES, right? Because it had colour. I know the NES had colour. Probably. The Game Boy. Remember the Game Boy was in black and white? I wonder if you only exposed a child to... Because there's this like thing that I remember reading, I don't know how valid it is, that we used to dream in black and white. And then when colour television was invented, then we became able to dream in colour. I don't know how true any of that is. It just feels like an old wives' tale I've read. But if it is true in any way, shape or form, which it won't be, but if it is true in any way, shape or form, do you think that if you exposed a child exclusively to content via an original Game Boy system and the Virtual Boy, that they would only dream in red and black and white? You're so horny for Final Fantasy 2 that you just streamed yourself again? Holy shit, there's evidence! Quick! 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 I see it! I see it! I followed. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I'm ready for next time. Damn it, I could have watched. Yo, that art is sick. Who did that art? Did you do that art? That art's sick. How laggy does it look? Well, it looks about as good or better than anything I've ever done. God damn it, Cap. How are you? Right, I actually need to start up the video game. And I need the desktop audio to get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to something. I don't know what the lyrics are. It's from the MGS5 art book. You got Shinkawa to do it? Holy shit, his rates must be incredible. You're good? Good. I need to get up the guide I was following because I continue to refuse to attempt to play this game like a normal person. I'm not very good at remembering things. I recognize this isn't the way it was meant to be played. Instead, I would be, I would have to call up the Nintendo hotline. Do the Dreadnought dungeon. What is this fucking ad? It was not London, Prof. The game will have to continue off stream. Prof was trying to guess something. I forget what. I just know it wasn't London. 428. I got told London isn't a real city once. I got told that London isn't actually a city. And they're not wrong. Excuse me. You didn't go for all the cities! And I don't... You didn't go for all the cities. I know you didn't. What is going on? Why am I fighting a werepanther? Wikipedia said so. Oh, if Wikipedia told you should jump off a cliff, would you do it? Mr. Shinkara and Miss Who was the other MGS artist. Damn, you got the duo. Okay, yeah, I remember how to play this game. I just kind of sit here for a while. Oh, you've berserked. Your attack's all going to go up. You've missed. The werepanther is slowly being worked through. Yeah, that wasn't very good, I know. Don't judge me. I'm trying my best. Do I have any eye drops? I do. Do I need to use them? Probably not. Here's an eye potion. Cheeky breaky. Right. Someone's poisoned? Gordo! What are you doing, mate? I go up here. Excuse me. Excuse me, I would like to go up here. I would not like to be ambushed by wraiths and ghasts. Why do they all have shades? Because they're cool. Because they're cool. I found out, Prof, did you know that Lenovo, I think it's Lenovo, are doing a laptop where they've got a second screen on the keyboard section too, but instead it's on the right side of the board. Like the whole right, like a chunk of the right side is a second little screen that you can put stuff on, like Photoshop windows or whatnot. You know, like content windows, you could put content windows on there for when you video edit. It looked really cool. I was really impressed by it. I was like, this is sick. Dude, laptops look sick these days. There are so many cool ones. Fuck my laptops. You need to Google English cities. This is Bingus. Oh no. Bingus. Servers figuring out the important issue of bypassing Clyde's NSFW image detection on Bingus. Excuse you? Clyde's NSFW image detection on Bingus. That's not a phrase that I understand. I'm just gonna copy this and send this somewhere else though, because I want to show some people Bingus. I wish to show some people. There, I've showed Bingus to someone. Dude, it looked really cool. I forgot what it was called. It was like the Lenovo Cockadoodle-Doo 781, but it looked really sick. It just seemed super cool, and like it makes a lot of sense because if you use a tablet pen or whatever, yeah, that's right, the Lenovo Cock. If you use a tablet pen or whatever, and you're right-handed, it's, you know, if you're left-handed, get fucked, I guess. But if you're right-handed, because of where it sits, you can kind of write on there like a tablet pen, like a draw pad almost, and see on the screen. It's really cool. Reddit post called Discord app. Why can't I post Bingus? Bingus is flesh-coloured and vaguely shaped. Ow. Just spilled my coffee. I'm smart. Black decaf coffee. Probably the most pointless drink in existence. But I still drink it because hot water make my tum-tum go woohoo. Bingus. I wish I could be a Bingus. This is Bingus. Now that's what I call Bingus. 49. Then you don't drink coffee? Don't. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, you still take damage, right? Yeah, you still take damage. Holy shit! Alright. That was a bit much. Hill Gigas? Was just a wee bit much. I'll hit you with a fire. You can start curing people. Can I show you my Bingus strip? Bingus shaped. Mate, you went in. Are you weak to fire? Hot dog, my friend. 217 damage from a Hill Gigas. Why are you here? You strike me as an odd enemy to have in this locale. Are you weak to blizzard? Thunder? Do a thunder? Or pop a blizzard? We'll chuck out a cheeky fire, and then you can do a little old cure on Vogs. It's Gigas from Solidbound. How has People's Fridays been? How have People Friday? How have the Fridays of people? How has Friday been for people? People Friday, how been? I think I can auto for one more turn. As long as Gordo heals the right person, everything's fine. Hey, good job, Gordo. You need to do it again though, because it's not that much. From Mammal Free, Gordo, Plumble. Okay, need to take a turn to heal. Anyone in love with Friday? It's Friday night. Come on, baby. I don't know what the song is from Yakuza. I don't remember what the lyrics are. I'm sorry. It's Friday night and I'm feeling alright. Woo, it's Friday night. Feeling alright. Friday's been fine apart from all the English cities you had to list, and not a single one of them was correct. Close, but no chips. Ba-na-ba-ba-ba. You only do one hit per turn, which is nice. Which means I don't have to try and like outpace your damage to heal, because I already do. I have enough people that I'm just going to outpace your damage. Fire! 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 And then cure. London, Manchester, London. 2 of which are not cities, so it's a good start. Manchester. Look at that! Look at that! MP went up by 20 almost! And 1 strength. Dude, what the fuck is up with MP versus strength level ups? Does the game just want me to use magic? Because I refuse. London isn't a city, technically. I forget what it actually is. But London is more akin to like a really big county. Which is like a state. Which is like a bit of matter. Oh, I'm using fire by accident. England is my city. London is my country. These, I can't think of any, like, line. England is my city. London is my country. Nope, that's it. London is bullshit. I agree with you on that. Berlin is a city-state. What's the state of it? Bad. I'm so good. Oh, God. Magician. Hillgiggers. Wait, did I already fight one of you? Let me get rid of the magician first. Shut up. You shut up. You're going to start casting Protect on everyone because reasons? Because the Hillgiggers annoys me. Please do beat me up. Oh, fight me, prof. Oni-chan, fight me. Please don't. Hellgiggers! Hellgiggers would be good. Miss. 0. Oh, that's good. That's some good damage. Right. Everybody sucks. Right. Thunder. Blizzard. Fire. Cure. Let's see if anything does any level of damage. Surely Blizzard's good. Blizzard's good. How's Thunder do me? Thunder works. You cured, which is nice, I guess. Okay, well this is the fight again. I just kind of auto until it's done. Ever Crisis got a trailer that was in Japanese, and I don't know if it got the English one yet, and I was trying to listen to the Japanese one, and I only really got, it was like some small talk. I think they were talking about being heroes. Telling about story, I'm not sure. Favorite anime clip is a girl going oh Nissan, and then you saw a blushing Nissan honking. Yes. Oh, Nissan, and then it's a car. Yes, I'm very familiar. Hello, it's me. I'm not playing the game because I don't need to. Because you just set up what you want to do and then that works. Anime Liam Neeson. Liam O'Neeson. Good old Gordo. Gordo leveled up his magic. What a champ. Ice Shield, Giant's Helm. I'll show you a giant helm in a minute. Right, Trident would go to you. Holy shit, it's huge. Oh my god, it's excellent. What do you want? Do you want the main Gorsh? No, you get the main Gorsh. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna give you an Ice Shield. No. You stick with what you've got. Let's export. Thanks, it's a good controller. Once you buy a rechargeable battery pack for it. So you've got a Mithril Helm. You also have a Mithril Helm. You all have Mithril Helms, right? Mate, you've got fuck all. I might just give you a Diamond Shield for a joke. I'm not going to, but I want you to know I could. You want me to make Plumble Crumbus? I will make Plumble Crumbus next XCOM stream. Plumble Crumbus, the hero of America? That's where XCOM takes place, right? In America? You can have the giant helm, I guess. Accuracy 90%, your evasion will go to shit. But that'll do. You can have the giant helm. And that means I have a mithril helm that's just going spare, so why don't you take it, Gordo? I'll be nice to you. I'll be nice to you here. Because I'm not going to be nice to you anywhere else. Oi potion. Sergeant Blumble Crumpus, reporting for duty, sir. Oh, I can also give you fire? I'm going to give Gordo fire? Why not? Can't hurt. Did I come from that way? Fucking hell, why are there so many hill giggers kicking about? I don't have the magic for this. Gordo is now out of healing. Do I have any items to restore magic? No, I have to leave. Good God. Right, yeah, fire. Fire. I don't know. Fire. Gordo. Why don't you chuck out a cheeky fire too, just for a bit of fun? I might teleport out and then go and heal in an inn. Just to restore my MB, because it takes so long to kill one of these hill giggers. Gordy, Gordo, Gordy, Gordon, Gordon, Gordo. Rooney, how are we doing today? Welcome to 104.9. Get fucked, Gordo. First caller on the air, who's this? Hello, yes, it's me, Vogs. Well, hey, Vogs, how are you doing? Yes, I just want to say fuck Gordo. Well, Vogs, that's excellent. Thank you very much for your call. What am I gonna, like, what do I talk about? What do I talk, like, there's nothing to talk about. There we go. Cap, you playing MGO3 makes me want to play MGO3, but then I'd have to, you know, it's the meme of thinking about playing MGO3 and then actually playing MGO3. It's like, ah, yeah, that sounds good, and then I play it and I'm like, oh, it's bad. Do I not have teleport? I do have teleport. Why can't I use teleport? Is it because you're blind? You're now no longer blind. Is this not a dungeon? Am I dumb? I must be dumb. You wanna watch me play MGO? No you don't, Prof. You'd be so mad at me. You'd be mad at me because I would run an LMG recon. Can you do that? Can you run an LMG recon? I don't think you can, right? I forgot at MGO3 so much. I just remember being the one that could mark, and then I would do exclusively marking for the whole game and be like, I'm helping! I think this is the correct direction, which is a problem, because I don't want to go in the correct direction. We need to leave. We need to leave immediately. What's going on with me? Not much. Not much, kind of. Oh, I'm in a never-ending fight with my university because I keep getting mixed info about different things from them, and also I get no info. So like, I have to send an email on Monday now. I was holding out to see if I'd get a response to something that I put a query. I had a question about something back in November. And I have good evidence that I sent it. I know that they received it because I got a message saying that they received it and they would get in touch with me. I haven't had a single communication. About the issue. Vox isn't wearing shades, his future ain't too bright. No! My shade squad's pretty pog. I like how the shades on the Twitch emote don't line up properly. It's always a classic. But yeah, I had an issue that I got in touch with back in November, and I followed up. I've repeatedly followed up. I have chased, I have pushed. I've gotten other people to chase and push for me. Not a single word. So, I'm in the unenviable position of on Monday having to go to a different person and be like, look, what the fuck is going on? Because it's been like 4 months maybe now, 3 or 4 months since I started my issue, since I had the issue, and I literally just need somebody to get in touch with somebody else and be like, look, this is what's going on, and then I'd be fine. Shouldn't take this long. Funky. Pog's so strong. The shades are back on. We're fully shaded up again. Please don't berserk me. I do need someone to touch me proper, and that someone is you lucky winner. No, I'm sorry, is everybody? No, only 2 people are poisoned. Yeah, so pisses me right off having to do that, because I don't wanna have to chase my uni for them to respond to an email, and I don't want to have to do it for months. I don't want to have to then get other people involved to do it for me, because I know that they can, you know, perhaps actually speak to the people. I might have to go up to my uni. I might have to, like, take a little day trip up to the uni and be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Because it's been that bad. You joke, prof, about chasing a static building, but I am genuinely at a point when I kind of want to go to the university and just, like, start attacking the brickwork. Just to feel something, just to feel the blood on my knuckles. Because then I might be able to find some semblance of joy. But oh well. It's fine. It's all okay. And that's obviously all the attack the uni thing is obviously a joke. I'll just get beaten up by my dog instead. Fallon will beat me up and then I'll feel better. I'll be like, oh yeah, cool, of course. Fallon can go beat up my uni. I finally feel my Sonic Knife. But yeah, it's been the most aggravating process in the world. Should have been solved back in November, and I have seemingly been slipped through the cracks, but actually, based from my perspective, it looks like I've been ignored, which is so much worse. Yeah, so that's where I am, dealing with my university being shit. And of course, the university will remain nameless, but is annoying, is absolutely annoying, and not how I want to spend any of my time right now. I've got my application coming up for my year. I've got my application coming up for my uni because I do have to reapply to my Japanese university that I'm going to. It'll be the same process. I've done it before. Should be fine, but it's going to be a problem. It's not Oxford. I'm not smart enough to get into Oxford. My options were really limited because I was coming out of an apprenticeship and I hadn't been in. Well, no, an apprenticeship is education, but it's not technically full-time, I guess, or it kind of is, but it isn't. It's complicated. I was coming out of an apprenticeship, and the way that the UK university system works is that you get a number of, like, credits, or different courses are worth a certain different numbers of credits that then allow you to apply for certain courses. But I was applying past the regular application point, and it had been a while since I'd done, like, a proper, like, you know, I hadn't done, like, an A-level or anything. My AS level, because I didn't do full A-levels, I did 2 AS levels. My scores on those are pretty shit. So most unis I called up were like, we will not take you. There is absolutely no shot in hell that we take you. I'm like, yeah, that seems about right. I understand. And then there were 2 that I had choice for. There were 2 that would allow me. I do need Republic credits to buy courses. That's correct, brof. And I'm very thankful for my university for allowing me to come. But I do hold issue with it. But hey, institutes are bad. Start the revolution and all that business. You know what the cool kids say. Should I just give everybody 2 shields? No, I don't want to do that. That sounds boring. Bum 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 bum. What in the butt? Hello, cat. How are you? That's a Faraskos. for... Hang on, was this the enemy that's like one time only? Aye! I got the enemy that's one time only. You can miss that enemy apparently, and I found it. Tired, crampy, tired. I'll meet you on double tired. I don't know if I can meet you on the cramps. I feel like that would be stolen valor. Don't even have a stomachache today. Well, I didn't really have one yesterday. Past couple of days, I was passing some honkers. Some stonky wonkers. Some big logs. Okay, that didn't really rhyme. But yeah. I'm actually tired. I almost fell asleep in my chair earlier. Fell asleep in my chair? Fell asleep in my chair earlier. And by that, I might almost fell asleep. That implies like I was nodding off. I grabbed the blanket and I wrapped myself up and I was like, I'm going to have a little snooze. And then had a very short snooze and woke up. Just sleep. Okay. Oh god, I got on the boat. Do an ASMR stream.
Would you like me to lick your ear? Please send $200 for me to lick your ear. Oh yes, baby. That's the good stuff.
There we go. Now I'm an ASMR streamer. Now I'm sexy. I don't get ASMR. It's not for me. But the worst part of it for me is like mouth sound. Like I kind of understand. Okay, whispering, sure, whatever. Doesn't give me the tingle, but I don't get that. But the licking and the is just ugh. I didn't like doing that to myself. $200 for hair licking?
Oh yeah, I'll lick your hair.
Like in the sense of Bob Ross. Is Bob Ross ASMR? I thought Bob Ross was just kind of a kind of pleasant man to listen to, and that's it. We can't be going around calling people like ASMR just because they're kind of nice to listen to. Isn't there a science behind it? Hi, welcome to my ASMR stream. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, the paintbrush. Oh, I forget that stuff like that counts. Like chalk on a chalkboard, of course. Big ASMR. I couldn't do ASMR because I would almost certainly knock something over and shit myself. But like, okay, guys, today we're going to talk about some. Ah, fuck! Like, that'd be the whole problem. I mean, Bob Ross painting is a calming delight to watch. But outside of that, like the ASMR, because the ASMR gives people a tingle, right? It gives them a tingle in their jingles. Gives them a tingle in the jingle bells, and it doesn't give me a tingle in my jingle bells. I'll have you know, my jingle bells will never tingle. Not until Wales is free. My jingles will never tingle until Wales is free. You get a pleasant brrr in the brain chemicals. Man, hey, I don't get shit. I do this because then I can. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I don't get anything. I just kind of vibe, I guess. Every fight in this game is the same thing. I don't even know if I'm over leveled. I feel like I'm over leveled. I have 1,000 HP. Is that normal for this part of the game? Without grinding? Because it seems you can just grind out HP and I refuse to do that. I don't know how strong I should be. I don't even feel that strong. I don't feel that weak. I'm just kind of here. Night of the Full Moon is a solid and fun deck building game. So what I don't... It's like a tabletop game, right? What I don't understand about deck building games is the point of it that you all get given a bunch of cards, you build a deck and then play against each other? Or is it something else? I don't play much in the way of board games with anyone else. Or myself. That implied that I don't play with myself either. I'm just... Hello? No, it's a one-player thing. Oh. Night of the Full Moon. Free on Steam. For the base game. I just want to look at Bingus. This is Bingus. Huh, now that's what I call Bingus. Why is that where I go with that? This is Bingus. You have I hate mechanical key. I don't. This fun. What was it? What was it called again? I'm scrolling. Night of the Full Moon. Why does this sound familiar? Have we talked about this before? Ah, Jesus Christ. Night of the fucking... Night of the Full Moon. That'll do. Right click, search Google. Oh god, hang on. Oh, is it Chinese? Dude, mechanical keyboards sound like shit. That's harsh. I don't like the way mechanical key... Oh, wait, this is, this looks almost identical to... Almost identical to, Fuck, I've got it on my phone. Slay the Spire. It looks like a Slay the Spire kind of style game. And Slay the Spire to me is the one that I know that's original. Take that. Take what back? That I don't like mechanical keyboards. I think they're all too loud. They're all so noisy. And I think I've touched a mechanical keyboard. I think I felt the warmth of another person. But they're so loud and noisy, and I have this desperately needs a cleaning not garbage. I've had this like Logitech, I've had this like Logitech keyboard. Desperately needs to be cleaned. Because I have spilled coffee on it multiple times. Yeah, it's not good in the light. I've had this Logitech keyboard for so long now. I've not had it longer than... I might have had it as long as I had my old PC. That can't be right. Must have gotten this more recently. What do you say? I don't see a date. But it's lasted me forever. This mouse is part of the, like, it's the keyboard mouse combo. I got a new mouse back in spring, I think it was. I got like a proper fancy new gamer mouse that had a bunch of sharp edges that was a little uncomfortable if I wasn't holding it right. That crapped out on me. Just like completely crapped out on me. Would not work properly. Show mouse. It's the combo with the keyboard. It's this little baby mouse. It also like it's a baby mouse. It's not a big mouse. But I got like the mouse, right? I got the mouse that I saw recommended by everyone, being like, this is the one, this is the good one. I was like, this is kind of shit. Well, it wasn't. It just stopped. It just like stopped working properly at one point. Razer Death Adder. And I do, like, this is definitely dying. Yesterday, when I was playing XCOM, you could see that my mouse movement didn't look super great. The sensor in it, I think, is a bit fucked. But it's better than some. What's wrong with Razer Death Adder? Father, you want me to do my homework? Well, you don't stand a chance when I bring out the Razer Death Adder and smoke you in CS. Why? Don't take away my PC. Don't take away my PC. It's my much speed, but Dad, don't take away my PC. I need it for school. I don't know what's going on. I'm just tired. TechNet. There's a UK... So what is the dollar store? I've been meaning to ask, in the US, the dollar store, is it a store where everything is $1, actually? Because in the UK we have a shop called Poundland, which was, for a period of time, a place where everything was actually £1. Everything. And that wasn't always a good thing. Dark, you used bows, didn't you? Lower your attack. You can't dual wield though, so I'd have to, like, if I do this, you lose both weapons. for the dark bow, and I don't even know if that's worth it, so I'm going to do this. Hang on, let me give you trident in your favoured hand. Perfect. I assume favoured hand is important for whatever reason. Mithril sword, wait, you have a mithril sword and mithril mace? What did I do with you? Vogs. Why did I give you a mithril sword and a mithril mace? I mean, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, everything was £1. The past couple of times I've been in there, which I hadn't been for a while, they've started to have stuff that I think goes up to £5. Most things in the shop are still £1. There are a few things that go up to, they're like, this is £5, but it's like a special section. It's like, oh, it's special because it's a £5. But it used to be £1 for everything. And it really was everything, so you could get, like, a bag of sweets that might be £1 on sale in a different shop would be £1 in Poundland always, but a chocolate bar that would be like 50p in a different shop would be £1 in Poundland. I have to assume that's how they made some of their money. This is riveting stuff, by the way. I'm full of great info. I'm also full of this bloody thing constantly, like, shutting itself into sleep mode. I'm not playing this game. I'm just kind of walking around in it while things happen, which is, you know, just like real life. Fun fact, apparently Final Fantasy wouldn't exist because if it wasn't for Dragon Quest, because it was Dragon Quest that specifically made the designer or the director of Final Fantasy 1 feel confident in making it. So I have to blame Dragon Quest, which is good to know. Right, I'm assuming I can't get into this gated area. Please do go back in time and stop Dragon. If you go back in time and stop Dragon Quest, though, it might have a knock-on effect. Might make Final Fantasy fans even more insufferable. Fans of everything are bad, including me. Being a fan of something is a one-way ticket to being Rumbus. Brumbus. Dark Crumbus. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just kind of walking around. Oh, fuck, that opened? Ha! Didn't think that would open, if I'm honest. Alright, I guess I'll pop on in. Hello. Turn 2020 without Final Fantasy, with Kiryu still being the Yakuza protagonist. Hot dog. No, I like Ichiban. I like Ichiban. You're sorry? Oh, wait, hang on. Did I already do this? Save the thank you, head to the airship. Find the engine and toss the sunfire in. Can you get the airship? Oh, man, if I'd have... Maybe if I'd have tossed the sunfire in first, I'd have been fine. Okay, fine. You simp Kiryu. Who doesn't? Me. Me specifically. I'm glad Kiryu is... Well, I want Kiryu to have been moved on. I want to be able to move on. Everybody holds on to the same thing forever. I feel pretty bushed. I'm a bushed fella. I don't know why I'm so tired. I know why I'm so tired. It's because I've not been sleeping. Going to bed late and waking up early is a bad recipe if you want to do a quick snooze. And last night especially, I was on the sofa with the dogs for reasons. And... Oh, sorry. Winston decided he was going to be my pillow, and Fallon decided he was going to be my quilt, and neither of them are particularly effective at either of those jobs, so I had to kind of wiggle my way into some of the quilt and a little bit of the pillow while they attempted to fulfill those roles at the same time. It was adorable. It was uncomfortable. Yakira's voice sounded the deepest in Kiwi too. I don't remember what he sounded like in that versus like a dragon. I don't know. I imagine they would be... I imagine they would maybe direct him to be a bit more brash. I'm not sure. I mean, voice actors change, right? You know, their voices do kind of develop over time. That's why David Hayter sounds a lot different in Twin Snakes versus MGS1. That and differences in voice direction. It felt like Twin Snakes had different voice direction to the original. That's not a guard, right? That's like a fancy dude. There's a guy on the left who looks a bit too fancy to be a regular dude. Am I not allowed to leave? I'm gonna go have a look. I'm gonna go say hi. Bum 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 bum. You had to listen to For Faith again? You had to listen to it. You had no choice. I respect it. Bum, bum. Which is the best out of the 4 Face, 4 Faith songs? The 4 Face, 4 Face, 4 Faith, 4 Faith songs. And why is it none of them? Why is it Born to Be Wild? I should really be leveling up my cure skills, but no. Right, I want to go talk to your boss, fellas, because I would like the option to leave, and if you're not going to give me the option to leave, I need to get through the dungeon safely. My favourite is Tanamura. I always knew you were a Tanamura stan. I always hoped you wouldn't be, but... Okay, I'm now trapped in this dungeon. Well, I'm not trapped, but... My quick save now traps me if I only want to load from that, which will be unfortunate if something goes wrong. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Stop standing around, the princess has escaped. Yeah, do I look like a guard? Oh god. Bum 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 bum. Da -da 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 -da. Yakuza's coming off Game Pass, right? Yakuza's disappearing from Game Pass in the next month or so, from what I remembered reading. I think some of the Final Fantasies might be dropping too. I need to see if Lightning Returns is going, because I haven't played... It already left! God damn it. I need to see if Lightning Returns is going to leave, because I really want to play Lightning Returns, and I still haven't gotten around to it. I'm very interested in Lightning Returns, because it's kind of... It was at the point... What do you mean the cell's empty? There's a chest in there, you dingus. Lightning Returns... I think Lightning Returns was the final part of the 13 universe that they actually released. Because Versus 13 didn't come out. Got morphed into 15. Hello, you're in my way. Lightning Returns... I really want to see what it's like gameplay-wise, because it's got a Majora's Mask thing going on, and I was really into the concept, but I never ended up picking it up. And I would very much like to engage with it, because you know I'm a 13 fan, even though it's flawed in a million different ways. Even though it's got a bunch of issues, I have great joy with it. Because at least it's a fun video game, for the most part. 0, Kiwi 2, and Kiwi 1 left December 31st. RIP. Need to get Lightning Returns ASAP. Honestly, I wish they'd release the 13 trilogy on Switch. Because I think the Switch could run it. It's weird. There are a lot of things that I wish were just on Switch that I already own or have played, because it was when I played Skyrim on Switch, that was the thing that really, like, switched me. That was the thing that really kind of put me on to... I see why I'd want my old games on here now, because... The most fun I've ever had with Skyrim was on Switch. No mods, just the original version of the game. My most enjoyable playthrough I can think of was my Switch playthrough. Just something about being able to, like, Being able to just like sit down and play it on the sofa, or then like pop it onto the big TV, you know, go like on the train and continue it there. There was something about that was very magical for me. It's why I asked Prof about the mini PCs, whether they have docks, because it's really hard to describe that feeling. It's just got kind of magic for me. Many Yakuza games are still in Game Ass though. Nice. I kept them up there. I do like small things. Yeah, the just being able to. I have a sprint. I keep forgetting I have a sprint. Just being able to suddenly go, oh, do you know what? I'm gonna pop this out, pop to the loo, and do a bit of Skyrim on the loo. It was really magical, and I don't get why. You want Shaq to hold my piece? I want Shaq to hold me, just in a crib. Just tell me everything's gonna be all right. Yeah, so there's a few games. The Pixel remasters, I'm a little surprised they are still yet to come to any console. It happened again. Did your power go out? Fuck yeah. That pic of me holding Winston. I do look pretty small in that pic. I do be pretty large. Oh no, Cap. Oh no. I'll drop it in the Discord at some point if I remember. Winston do be looking small. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff that I would just, if it was on Switch, I would play again and have a grand time. Like, I've been umming and ahhing about getting Final Fantasy X and X-2 on Switch because I have them on PS4. I don't know if I have it on PS3. I think I had it on Vita, but I'm not sure where my copy would be if I did. But I feel like it would be a good fit for the Switch. Honestly, like, all of the Final Fantasies on Switch would be solid-ish. 9! I got really far in 9 on Switch. It did work. I can't turn and lean a different way because I have to look at my monitor for this bloody game. So I kind of want to lean back more, but I have to be here. The Metal Gear HD collection was on Switch. That'd be sick. I wonder what work it would take. As part of me really wants to, you know, jailbreak my Switch and use it as an emulator. And depending on what it can do, I need to find out what it could actually do before I did that. But I fear that process because I would still like access to official stuff, and I worry that by doing that, I'll lock myself out of accessing, like, the eShop and whatnot, stuff like that. It's why I've held off on doing it on my 3DS for so long, and I still haven't. I mean to, but there's fear in my heart and soul. Fear in my bum. If serious crimes have to stay on. No. I try to break it out, I'm scared. What if I get arrested? What if I go to jail? The Switch can't jailbreak me. You can't plug an SD card into my ear and download some software. The Xbox, though, the Series S would be a good choice to do a little fiddling with. Still not playing the game, by the way. Still not playing the video game. It's pretty magical. This was gameplay back in the day. I could just fight you guys. GBD Pocket or normal laptop. Why does it have to be an all, Prof? Why does it have to be an all? Why? Why? Why can't we all live together in harmony? In joy and harmony. Why can't I get like a pyramid of different sized laptops and stack them on top of each other, and then be that guy and go in and be like, hey, I'm the laptop guy. I walk around with 500 laptops. Gerb. I could live without a GPU. What's this? This is Final Fantasy 2, which is better than Final Fantasy 1, which isn't a difficult bar to clear. Gerb, what are you still doing up? Don't you have work in the morning? Don't you have work early in the morning? What are you doing up? Good old Joe. American British Joe. This is Shin Megami Yakuza Guns of Parts. Sorry, Pats. Because of the Were Panther. It's the Friday. Do you not have work? Yes, this is Final Fantasy 2. I'm not playing this game. Because I don't need to. Because Final Fantasy 1 and 2 are not difficult games, except Final Fantasy 1 gives you bullshit at the end of it. The final boss of Final Fantasy 1 is a nightmare, but hey. What do you mean it doesn't look? This is Final Fantasy. This is Final Fantasy 2. Look, it's got the stuff. There's a chocobo at one point. It does have a quick save, though. This is Final Fantasy 2 Pixel Remaster. If you don't kill God, it's not Final Fantasy. That's weird to me, right? Because the first Final Fantasy, you don't kill God. You just kill Chaos. Final Fantasy 1's a big spoiler for Strangers of Paradise Shadow of Hedgehog, and I don't respect it because of that. First Final Fantasy isn't Final Fantasy. I mean, it is the Final Fantasy. 3, I think, is when they introduce ATB, so 3 is going to be when it turns really bad. Like, the one upside to Final Fantasy 1 and 2 so far has been that I don't have to wait for a bar to fill to make a decision. Or to execute a decision, because I already made the decision. But currently my decision has been just let the game repeatedly do the basic attack, because nothing in this game is difficult enough to warrant a different move. I'm curious how 3 is going to go down, because 3 I've played. At this point now, the only mainline Final Fantasies I haven't played in some regard, even if it's just a few minutes, are 5 and 11. This is now that is now where I am. I played every other mainline Final Fantasy in some regard. Whether it be for 5 minutes or 20 to 30 hours. Some of which I have played for 20 to 30 hours and just not finished. Final Fantasy 1 is the only real one. Thanks, Gerb. You understand. What are you doing up still, young man? I'm going to tell work. I'm going to let them know, and they're going to give me your magic job, and then I'm going to be the one. I'm going to be the sexy one going around. I get to be the sexy one now. You don't get to be the sexy one anymore. That's my job. I'm the hot boy. And I'm going to usher in a new age of hot boy summer. You're a naughty little pa. Naughty little expat. Bum, 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 bum. Look, it's 4 of Joe. It's 3 of Joe. It's 2 of Joe. I don't have to play this game. It'll do it for me, yeah. Well, it doesn't do it for me. I had to put in attack 4 times, and then the game went, right, you just want to repeatedly do attack 4 times? And I said yes. And now I get to play the game. Banana. I was talking about how in one of the streams this game's got sort of the beginnings of the FF7 materia with the AP system. Attacks are cool. It's a Final Fantasy game. Attacks are all you need. There is one solution to every fight in a Final Fantasy game. It is do the basic attack with your whole party, and then there's about 4 fights in the entire series where it's like, oh, you might have to do something more. That's not true. But this is the shit when people got mad at 13's combat because of quick actions, is what it should be called. This is what I remember Final Fantasy being like. It's like, oh, you just do the basic attack 4 times. It was so much more engaging to do this and do nothing else. Paradigm shifts, what are that? What's a paradigm? I didn't pay attention to the combat. I just watched the Angry Joe review. Look, I'm bringing back discourse from years ago. I'm bringing back discourse from years ago because I'm still not over it. Bomp, bomp. Vogs, this costs you a hot amount. 8, 9 aren't perfectly balanced, but there's room to goof. I don't remember having to do anything in 9. 8 is like far from perfectly, but 8's a fucking nightmare. It teaches you its systems horrifically, and also if you try and look up information about it, it's terrifying. Hello, can I ask you about the Goddess Bell? Can I ask you about the Dreadnought? Can I ask you about the Mithril? Can I ask you about Sunfire? Can I ask you about the Airship? Can I ask you about the Wild Rose? No. How did Angry Joe hurt me? He didn't actually. Angry Joe's my favourite Joe. Don't tell Joe. Or the other Joe. Or the Joe. Hey, do be having sexy cowboy. Hey has a sick plot. I just want all the Final Fantasies to be remade with good gameplay like Final Fantasy VII is. That voice! There's no time, Plumble. This ship will blow up at any minute. We have to get to Sid's Air. Do we? Bojo is not my favourite Joe. Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus is the only real Final Fantasy. Man, I'm really glad I didn't have to play the exciting escape. I'm so glad that they didn't. This was like a SNES game, right? It was probably too difficult to work out a good timer for it. Just turn off the random encounters and have guards like ambush you with like groups of enemies. A million better ways to do this. Hojo, there we go. I mean, the music's fun, but it's kind of whatever. Who cares? Bam, bam, explosion. Final Fantasy Content House. That would be my nightmare. I'm in. I could be Hojo! There's a dungeon up there. Hojo is pretty hot, I do have to say. Like, if I had to pick one of the Final Fantasy VII cast, it'd probably be Hojo, because you just know he's got some kind of spooky science magic that would make it bump, if you know what I mean. Quip, Gordo, my old friend. I'm taking away all of your items. Yeah, they're all mine now. Thank you very much. You'll be Vanille. Sick. Vanille and Hojo would be best friends because they're both war criminals. Altair. Hello, I've come to speak to the king, as that is what I've been told to do. King me, bitch. Sorry, that was a bit aggressive. Gordon, Minwoo, and Crumbus. I have one last request. Wait, Gordon, Minwoo, and Crumbus. Wait, what about the other two people in my party? Gordon's grown so strong. You lead the army. Isn't he just some random thief dude? Sure. You do it, Gordo. Minwoo, you know of the legend. The legend speaks of the ultimate... Fucking hell, who cares? Minwoo, it's time to go get the ultimate magic. Time to break the seal binding the ultimate tome is upon us. I'm gonna go back to Daced, home of the dragons. The Dragoons! Withstand against the might of the Empire, you can miss we'll need the Dragoons and their wyverns. Combine your efforts the day of our victory. Yo, dying king, bitch, just use Phoenix down on yourself. Let's go. Oh no. Take care of Hilda. Is he gonna flash?
Your Majesty.
He did flash! Let's go! I can't wait to die like this. Carry out the king's wishes. You know that there is a kid who played Final Fantasy II for its first ever video game and then genuinely believed when people died, they flashed like that. And they're my new favourite person. Talk to Gordon on the throne? What do you mean Gordon's on the throne? Gordo? Dismiss the attack as a mere skirmish, but the Emperor feared the power of the Dragoons. Game reminds you of Disco Elysium, of course. Can I ask you about Dragoons? Language of Wyverns. Can I ask you about the Wyverns? Have you ever seen a person die IRL? Dunno. No, I guess no, I haven't. With Deesh you may find wyverns. A wyvern would make for a most advantageous ally. You could go to the port of Paloom. Goddess Bell, Sunfire, Airship, Dreadnought, Mithril. Do you like Wild Rose? You don't know what Wild Rose is. That means you're not part of the Resistance. I must murder you now. Right. I now need to go to Paloom. I don't know where Paloom is. I've made Prof die inside countless times. It's my crowning achievement in life. I haven't achieved much, but I have done that. I'll pay that. I don't think I've seen anyone die. I have... No. No. Anyway. Right, where do I need to go? Oh, fuck. Right, how do I... Where's Paloom? Oh, it's right near me. Cool. I'll pop on off then. How are you, Gerb? We should meet up. I haven't seen you in years. Well, I haven't met, you know. It's been a long, long time. We should meet up and... I don't know. Smoke a bowl? Is that what Americans do? Do they smoke bowls? I've heard that phrase before. Just so happens me ship was about to leave for Deast. Be you wanting a ride. The font was contentious with some people. I remember seeing when they showed off the Pixel remasters, because the sprites look better than they did in the... Like, Final Fantasy VI on mobile looked like shit. But the font was a big issue for a lot of people. I'm used to it now. I don't really mind. But it was a big issue for some people. Enough that there are mods to fix it. Doesn't really faze me. My actual issue with it is that there is content that was in re-releases for Final Fantasy 1 and 2. In 2, apparently there's like a whole extra campaign that isn't in the Pixel remasters because they've kept them just the base games, but they have remixed all the damage numbers and health numbers. We can shim-sham the electric grass. I have never done a drug that wasn't prescription or like paracetamol. I have never touched any drug that has been classified as illegal. Well, no, I've not been prescribed anything illegal. Yeah, I've never touched the weeds. I've never gone near the cocaines. I've never licked MDMA. Is that what you do with MDMA? I don't know. I only ever smoked pot or tried edibles. I think I once came close to trying edibles and I didn't. And by close, I mean like there were multiple steps involved, including me potentially having to make them. So I was nowhere near close. It was like the potential offering of it. Right, I'll spare you lives, but your loot be ours now. Isn't that nice? Using over is that you're allergic. Stop that. Oh, good. So you are allergic to weed, cat. Holy shit. You should go on Fox News and let them know. They'll love it. They'll be like, oh, shit. Now we have some. Oh, cool. You do no damage. Drugs are like alcohol and the people feel them differently and enjoy them. Yeah. I don't think I've ever smoked anything. Hopefully something else to turn to for relaxing. Cat, just start doing coke. If you can't do weed, do coke. Or do what they... Because, you know, they teach you in school, right? Your weed dealer is going to suddenly give you a bunch of free drugs. Go get some heroin. Shoot up. See what that's like. Vibe it out. Pog out. On the danger wave, you know? Brother's addiction issues. Okay, well that now makes my whole little bit of trying to encourage you to do a hard drug less funny. Sorry, cat. Oh no. You know when you make a joke about someone's you make a joke about like someone dying and then someone behind you goes, oh yeah, my one of those people died. You're laughing here. Nothing tells me more that someone is laughing than the words, I am laughing here. So there's a threatening... Someone, I forget where it was. Somebody said that something I said was funny and it killed me. Because like, it felt, in text, it felt... You can make me feel real bad and remind me, which implies I've been told this, which is even worse, that he overdosed on Christmas Eve a few years ago. Okay. Oh, she'll join. Put a knife in her left hand. Okay. Oh, it was fentanyl, not coke. That's so much better. Oh no. Take the mithril helm. The gold hairpin's better for you. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Look at this. This is a video game. Sorry. It's the situation is funny. The thing that you have said is not necessarily funny. Like, the actual truth of it isn't, but the situation it was said in is fun. I should just not speak. Yo, this goes fast as fuck. Your brother died drinking. I've met your brother Joe, not in person. I believe he's still alive. Right, do I need to do anything to any of you? Cool, you do no damage. He was a crack fiend? Fuck. Anyway, yeah, so Cat, maybe don't do heroin. Maybe what we've learned here, ladies and gentlemen, today, on stream, the lesson that we learn, the Sesame Street thing to take in, is not to do heroin or crack. Maybe just some shrooms. Find the humor in tragedy. I exist, and that's funny. Don't do drugs. All do. Don't do too many drugs. All do a lot, but not so many that it's a problem. Do an appropriate amount of drugs. Sometimes in a safe environment. Don't do the wrong drugs. Do the right drugs. Don't. I knew a guy who it's the funniest shit, because I think I understood what he was trying to say, but the way he said it was the funniest shit to me. He said that cocaine is actually totally okay. The problem is, like, he was saying to me that cocaine is fine as long as it's really, really, really pure. As long as it's pure cocaine, there's nothing wrong with it. There's not a single problem with doing cocaine. It's only when they cut it with, like, you know, other stuff, like other powders, that it's a problem. But pure cocaine, not a single thing to worry about. And he was dead serious about this. It's my favorite thing. What it gets cut in is a big issue. The other big issue is that it's cocaine and it's got a pretty big effect on you. I need to go buy a bunch of antidotes because I can't heal an in. I'm testing sites for people to get them tested. Yeah. What if we just all, like, got weaned? Or what if we all were made to take cocaine at an early age and then were weaned off of it to understand, like, how to wean ourselves off drugs? No, you don't OD on pure, because pure cocaine is... I can buy an elixir! Do I need Phoenix Downs? Do I not own any Phoenix Downs? Fucking hell, who's playing this? Not me. And touch cocaine. I genuinely, the only drug I ever had a mild interest in was weed, and even then it was very mild, and I don't really have that anymore. No, do you know what? I'm trying to remember my brain, and I'm like, no, it wasn't. I wasn't interested at all. Someone I knew was. And I've absorbed his memories of my own. Joe doesn't have the kind of personality for cocaine. I do. I have a great crack. I might not have the mind for cocaine, but I think I have the body to snort cocaine off of, and that's just as important. Shrooms and acid are wonderful. Safe drugs as long as you know you're getting the right stuff. See, that's the thing. As long as you know you're getting the right stuff there, that's enough for me to just not care. That's enough for me to just not be interested. I'm just gonna let's mosey on, you know? I'm gonna Brian David Gilbert and mosey on. Wait, no, it's a different guy. Who's the other guy? Jack Thompson? No, that was the lawyer. Your phone's about to die. See, this is what I'm telling you. If you would have slept, your phone would be fine. Never to do acid if you're not in a good mood. Why can't I just... You want to snort on me? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm gonna be snorted on. Oh. Yeah, Drugs don't intrigue me so much. They don't impress me much. But, I gotta... I don't know what the lyrics are. Yeah, because Ket's been used in some drug trials in the UK for treatment of depression. What is this? Well, it's not for now. Ket's a big problem at unis, though. Like, a lot of people did Ket at my uni. And probably still do. Quite a common one right now, for whatever reason. Right, I need to go to the island in the upper right of the world map for Castle Deist. They say you've got the moves, but have you got the touch? Something. Something Lurch. I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong yet. I think you're all right. See, no, I'm very off with my understanding. Right, I want to go down. That won't keep me going in the middle of the night. That don't impress me much. Because the way they pronounce this, like, that don't impress me much. There's like an extra syllable there, if I remember right. That don't impress me much. A buccaneer? Crikey. I mean, I don't get a boat again, because they're missable enemies on the water, and does that mean I don't get a boat again? Will I remain boatless after a point? I guess it's this lady's boat, and I have temporary party members, so that makes sense. What is this little island? You intrigue me, tiny island. I wish to be your friend. She's not Mario? What do you mean? Don't tell me this. Don't dash my dreams. What do you think? Oh, no one's here. I don't have a co-host I can turn to and be like, what do you think? Like, tropical island. Like, the best I can do is go like, what do you think? And then I'm like, oh, wow, that's impressive. And then I go, oh, wait, that was like 4 kilograms or something. It just looks... My weights look stupid because they look big and they're not. They're actually quite light because the plate, like, they're cheap, so they're light plates. But they make it look like I lift heavier than I do. Good night, Gerub. Good night. Enjoy your snooze, and I hope that you make it for work tomorrow, Mr. Oh, I don't have work tomorrow, it's a Sunday. Ooh, I don't actually have to go in tomorrow, it's a Sunday. I don't have to go into the office tomorrow, it's a Sunday. 4 kilograms, you couldn't lift that with 2 hands? Exactly. It's, 1.25 both sides. That's probably like 8. Good night, kitten. Oh. What's the worst pet name to give to a complete stranger? I want to say... Kitten's actually probably up there. Maybe Gerb. He'll awake tomorrow and be so much more powerful. Can I heal someone then? What would be the worst pet name to be? What's the worst pet name anyone's been called? I've never been called a pet name. I don't think. No, that's not true. See, Kitten's bad, but I feel like we could... Kitten's bad in certain contexts, especially. Like, if you're at Anime Con, and a stranger walks up to you and kind of breathes behind you and goes, "Hello, kitten," and then you turn around and they go, "Would you like to be my kitty cat?" Winston. Winston's a great pet name. Don't you start. I found out one of the Linus Tech Tip guys has a dog called Winston, which might be something that you've told me before, Prof, but also I found that out recently. I never called you pet names and never your real name when referring to you. Oh. Cat, you have a fascinating history that's also terrifying. And baffling. Like, what if there was an incident and you got, you had to go to the hospital and they were like, "Oh yes, this is my sugar bun," and they're like, "Sir, we need a name. We need an actual name for the record. This is my honey basket." It's like, nope. And also basket. Who? It was one of the Intel tech upgrades guys. I forget which one. I thought they were calling it Winston. The wife? Good lord. Nobody refers to me as the fucko. Actually, that'd be a sick nickname. The wife. Hello, this is the wife. Are you taking no damage? Oh, there we go. Oh, yellow jelly. You hunt the rare times. Jesus Christ. Okay, can we get on a topic that is, like, not gonna make me lose faith in people? Can we talk about Sporksan's laptop? Jewel Deads. Oh, they're called Jewel Deads and Jewel Heads. Basically, what we've learned is that Cat needs to do Cat. Cat does Cat. There's a whole rhyme there. Bring back Sesame Street. I'm ready. The worst pet name. Ooh, that's pretty. The worst pet name is Mom. Using weird bars. Go nuts, Cat. It's powerful stuff. I just don't know if I have the power to withstand it. Mom is pretty bad. Daddy. Ooh. Ooh. A couple that goes around referring to each other as mummy and daddy that don't have kids. Because it changes when you have kids, right? And you're like with the kid. Because it's like, oh, of course they're trying to reinforce to the child that they're the parents. But if it's like two young people with no kids at a dinner party and they refer to each other as mummy and daddy, that's a bit much. Mommy, daddy. Or daddy and daddy. Or mommy and mummy. It's not a good one. God, imagine introducing to the former vice president who referred to his wife as did he refer to his wife as mother? Mother will be in support of my campaign. She will stand beside me. Mother. Like that? Like that kind of way. Is that what we're talking about? Good old Final Fantasy 2. There's nothing to talk about in the game, so why don't we just get weird? What other drugs are there? Genuinely, like, I don't... Alcohol is the hardest drug I do, arguably. That and life. No, I'm not like one of those people. I'm not like a hardline straight edge where it's like, absolutely not. I only get high on feeling good, and then I drink 400 cups of coffee, because I just drink 400 cups of coffee and I feel bad. Those aren't related. I just drink 400 cups of coffee and I also feel bad. But I will drink infrequently. Like, I will go out for a drink with a friend of mine every half a year or so. And then I drink a lot, and then I don't really touch the stuff much outside of that. And that's about it. I had a beer the other day, which was the first time in a while. But other than that, yeah. I just don't have a huge amount of interest in it. And I don't feel like, you know, it's not like I'm misinformed or anything, I don't think. I just like, the information's out there, I get the benefits and disadvantages, I'm not really into it. Doesn't fuss me much. Maybe that'll change. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and be like, do you know what? I'm gonna snort 20 pounds of crack cocaine. I'm not. This is a hypothetical for the legal department. Anyway, what have we got going on at the weekend? What's the weekend plans? Are there any good weekend plans that involve something normal? Not strange? These guys keep... I'm glad I bought 99 antidotes, because these guys keep poisoning me. Also, I wasn't told to go here. I just saw it, and I was like, I'm going to go investigate. And I kind of regret it, because it's not like there's anything to do here. Wyvern egg. Go to the island in the upper northeast. Does this at any point tell me to go here? Actually, doesn't look like this ever tells me to come here, so I feel good about checking it out. I don't even know where I am though, so I do need to figure that out. But there's nothing to say. There is nothing going on in this video game. Layla might die at some point because she has fuck all for HP, but everybody else has huge HP numbers. Which again makes me think, oh, maybe my HP is way over leveled, but I can't tell that for sure. Please come up with another tragic thing to talk about, Cat. I think that would really engage the synapses. If you can somehow make me walk into it, that would be perfect. That would be the quality content that I aspire to have. You only want lupus? What is lupus? I've been meaning to ask. I don't know who. I don't know why. I don't know where. I've just been. What is lupus? I've heard the condition before. I just don't know what it does. Oh, my YouTube shorts have updated now. I get the same like medical stuff where it's like doctors doing skits about how awful it is to be a doctor right now, or nurses doing skits about how awful it is to be a nurse right now. The occasional like comedy bit, and now I'm getting fashion YouTube shorts where it's like, here's the kind of outfit that I would wear to this situation, or oh man, I have a day where I'm gonna have to go do this, and so let's like pick an outfit, let's figure something out. And for the most part, I can't pull off any of these outfits, mostly because they're all being done by women with a very different body build to me. But there was one that I thought was really cool. One, and the thing is, they mocked it in the video, which makes me think like I'm the most like basic bitch imaginable. It was one where they had this like summer dress that had a really open back, and what they did is that they turned it around and did it up over a different dress, so it was like kind of an over dress on the one that they were wearing. And I thought that was really cool. It had like the front really open to show off the actual dress that they were wearing. I thought that was really neat, but they mocked the idea before they did it, and I was like, oh fuck, I guess I'm just basic. I guess my fashion sensibilities is that of somebody who's just heard about fashion for the first time in their life. It's pretty good. And that's about it. That's my YouTube shorts. That's where I am. Can't think of what else I really get. If I open YouTube right now and I have there's no game! This is the strangest content. This was way harder than I initially thought. Oh, there's Restaurant Man. There's one where a guy has like a fake restaurant. He does skits about restaurants in a restaurant that he's made up for the skits, and they're quite fun. Lots of what I assume are stereotypes about servers and servers and cooks and whatnot and managers. He's apparently a recovering alcoholic, so that's yeah, you know, I just can't get away from it, I guess. Fashion, menu, doctor. Fashion, menu, doctor, nurse, Korean soup. I get food a lot. Occasional PC shortcut. I also get a lot of like life advice, and it's always the same kind of shit. It's always like a rich person who's like, yeah, if you just put your head to the grindstone and just grind, you know, just like really work it, really, you know, put your head to the grindstone, you know, grow up in a high income household and put your head to the grindstone and then you'll make it. It's like, oh yeah, okay, that'll work, thank you. Or Jordan Peterson telling me that I should exclusively eat meat for some reason, which I've baffling why this man is in my recommendations, and even more baffling is the meat thing. What am I going to do on a diet of exclusively meat aside from shit? 10 classic JRPG tropes that aren't around. I'm gonna just look at top 10s, I guess. Number 10, the silent protagonist. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you what do you mean there's no silent protagonist anymore? Number 9, hidden stats, crunching the number. You're literally using Pokemon which has some hidden stats behind it. Active time battles, variable turn time is the worst part of Final Fantasy. Oh my god, this is an article I love. This is an article I love because it's fake content for me to enjoy. Amnesiac protagonist, finding out who you are. Again, the fucking Pokemon game drop that is doing half of these. It even has a variable turn timer. The classic dungeon designs, the basic elements. What does that mean? Dungeon designs have become more varied. Okay, I'm sorry. Grinding, more forgiving level curves. Is this meant to be a list of bad things or good things? No, one of JRPG's most annoying mechanics is grinding. Yeah, but if you talk to fans of shit, they love it. Damsel in distress, kidnap family and lovers. I can't remember Dragon Quest 11, 8, 14? I don't remember which one it is. A destroyed hometown, motivation to leave, blind random encounters. Yeah, okay, well, that's about as much as I'm getting out of that list. It's strange. What is this place? I am in a dungeon that doesn't matter, in a game that has no gameplay. Alex was the LMG member with a dog named Winston. There we go. I knew there was one. Oh my god, there's 7 of you? 8. I'm going to start using fire. Fuck it. If you're going to chuck like random moose enemies at me, I'm going to start using fire. And I'm going to hope that fire is super effective or something. Oh, I should give Layla some magic to make her actually useful. Maybe Esuna. Asuna? Magic. Fire. Magic. Would that work? Magic. Probably don't need to. Magic. Fire. Magic. Fire. And then you have magic. You have thunder. Interesting. Because you're on the sea, so you probably cast thunder a bunch. Does this hit these guys? 290. I found the weakness on one of them. Maybe the red ones are weak to blizzard. If I just have everybody use magic, then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah. You use blizzards on you. But no, you use blizzards on you. You use fire, and then you use thunder, and then we'll just go from there. Oh, you're not weak to blizzard. Okay, unfortunate. Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, I think it's a couple of weeks. In a couple of weeks' time, maybe a week's time or so, I'll have a bit of time where I can. Let me check the calendar. Yeah, might be in a couple of weeks where I'll have a bit of time to do. I'll actually have some daytime stream time. I'll be freer during the day for a few days, and I'll be able to do some daytime streams. So that'll be mighty positive. But also, how the fuck am I going to think of something to talk about for that long? I can't think of anything to talk about now. It is baffling to me to watch some other like streamers and stuff talk, because they seem to be able to just go on and on and on and on and on. And I just kind of circled the drain a bunch. And then you go in some streams, and the streamer just doesn't say a single word, and I don't understand that. I don't understand the point of watching somebody who... I guess, mate, if they're really good at the game, I get it. But if they're just okay at the game, I don't fully understand the point of watching somebody who just sits there in silence and doesn't say a word. You're going to die, Layla. And I'm okay with that. I just want you to know that I was okay with that. Yeah, I just have this like constant thing in my head where I'm like, if I'm not saying something, something's probably wrong. And I could probably do with just shutting up, right? It's not like I'm super fond of my own voice, but I can't help it. I must continue saying the word. I must make word. Word me. Do that, then you can cure. And in fact, let me give Layla some magic, because while she's here, she already has Thunder. Ooh, Scourge! I'll give you Scourge, and I'll give you Scourge, and then I'll give her Blizzard. She already has Thunder. I'll give her Berserk too, because she can buff if we need it. I could just have her do an all-group buff. Oh my word, hello. What do we have here? Where do I come from? Weird face, why not wear mask? Weird face, why not wear mask? Alright. Fucking hell. Bunch of rude cunts. What is this about? Ooh, green mask. What can I do for you? Demon Axe, Demon Spear, Ruby Curious, and a Gaia Drum. Holy shit, this is expensive. Can I afford... I can afford 3. I can afford 3, and I can afford 4, and then I can buy a bunch of you. Equip. Right, you get to take the Demon Spear, and you also get to take the Demon Spear, and you get to take the Demon Axe, and you get to take the Demon Axe. You're going to take the Demon Spear and the Demon Axe. It's worse. That's just because you don't have the stats for it right now, right? Maybe? Hang on, let me go to my items. Items, use... Let's have a look. The Demon Axe. Plus 27... Plus 27 attack. That's all that matters. Plus 27 attack. I can't read. Dagger, Spear, Mithril. Hang on, can I just sort for a second? Okay, it doesn't show me all the equipped ones. God, it only shows me ones that I have extras of. Sort items. Plus 32. Plus 27. Is it meant to be plus 27? Yeah, plus 20. Okay, that's fine. So, you have that, you have this, you have those. You are now going to have the Demon Axe. And then everybody, you don't need it. You do need it. You do need it. You can take it. And that'll do. That works out quite nicely. So is that the point of this place? Just kind of a... Black Mask is our treasure. We keep you at the bottom of the cave. Hands off. I can't find, so I can't take. Black Mask is the treasure, so don't take the Black Mask. I am going to go and take the Black Mask. I feel that it might come in handy for some reason. Wild Horn. Yeah. Tomorrow is SMT, right? I play SMT on Saturdays, and then Sunday was going to be Death Stranding, and is still planning on being Death Stranding, for I wish to see the end of this game. I am curious about what happens with Death Stranding. Everybody has bigged it up. Which means if it's awful, I can blame people. Which will be great. Magic. Fire, magic, blizzard, magic, thunder, magic. You are going to berserk, everyone. Don't need it. I think it might be fun. I can get my Twitch up on here too, actually, now. Now that I'm not using my guide, I'm doing whatever the hell I want. I'm gonna pop this open. Bam. Perfect. Right. The longest game is what this is. This is the longest game. I'm turning and I'm... Ow. I'm gonna get mildly comfortable before sitting here and waiting for this is an ordeal. Good berserk. I'm glad you did it. Now we're all very angrious. Doesn't really do much. Our attack's gone up, but nobody's using basic attack, so it doesn't matter. But hey, I'm glad you did it. Items. Nope. Magic. Cure you, and you. Then you can cure... Whoops. Whoa, I can forget stuff? Why would I forget stuff? Why would you forget, like, do you keep your levels or do you forget your levels too? Because then what would be the point of forgetting a spell? Unless you're at the very end of the game when you want to, like, I guess fix up your magic so you don't have people wasted with a bunch of extra magic that they don't use. Even then, not that difficult. We might be seeing a slightly earlier end because I am very snoozy. I do find myself in a snoozy mood. I've just been so tired. I'm gonna lay in a bit tomorrow. Not hugely, hopefully, but just a little bit. It was definitely because of last night, because Fallon and Winston were proper coiled on me. They were being very lovely and cuddly and friendly, but my god, those dogs are bony. Winston is not a comfortable pillow to lie on. It's like lying on a pile of bones that also has a very loud heartbeat that changes every time you slightly shift because he's like, oh fuck, now I have to move. And Fallon is not warm, despite his attempts to warm me up by like cuddling up with me and trying to like get his head down right next to mine. It's not warm. It's just somewhat uncomfortable and it leaves me in a weird position. Lovely dogs. Stupid dogs. Then again, I was the one on the sofa with them, so maybe I'm the dumb one. I've almost gotten through half of my potion stacks just exploring this dungeon. I'm honestly impressed, game. It's not an easy thing to make me do, so I'm impressed that you got me there. I want to go down and get the black mask first. I don't want to save and then end in here, so I need to get the black mask first before I move on. Another Scourge Tome, eh? That might be really useful. Okay, actually, some of my characters already knew Scourge, which I didn't realise. One of my characters had Scourge already, and I didn't really notice. It never ends. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to speak with you again. Like a vision softly. God, isn't Final Fantasy so good? Conceptually, there's some cool stuff in this game. In execution, woof. Woof. They're no longer cool. No one's cool anymore, Cap. It's 2022, we're not allowed to be cool anymore. We have to be droolers. I refuse to be cool when I could be drool. Oh my god, there's so many were-rats! You know what, streaming during the day might actually allow me to not yawn every 5 seconds when I'm streaming. That'd be nice. Do a stream where I'm not super tired for whatever reason. I do be yawning a bunch today. Last night too. Death Stranding on Sunday will be pogged. But like, I need to allot more time, right? I just don't know how much. Like, I'm not going to get it done in one stream, but it feels like I should be getting it done in one more stream. So then, I need to allot myself a good chunk of time. And the Demon Axe is so good, it makes her damage functional. Or she's doing something else. Yeah, absolutely pog. But I don't know how long I need for Death Stranding. That's the thing. I need to... I don't know. I could probably start earlier. I could probably get an earlier start in. I could almost certainly end a bit later, but it's how much time I might need. And whether I can sustain that level of pog. I don't know how Adam does such long streams. The man is a titan. Charles too. Charles is, I believe, still streaming right now. He's streaming Dying Light 2. Which seems like a solid game that is plagued by bugs currently. But that man, I believe, is streaming throughout the day, and that is a powerful thing to do. I don't have that will in me right now. Or do I? No. But I respect it. I respect it, which is what's important. Right, off we... Oh my word. Items, antidote, you, there we go. Yeah, Adam's a machine. Charles is too. Stream machine, mean stream machines. Robotnik would be proud. Are you weak to thunder? Did I just miss that? Both your streams have been 2.5 hours long. Do you have your mic on, or is it just gameplay footage? I'll be able to watch on the VOD, but I'm a curious fella. Do I get cap? Do I get to hear the cap? Antidote, Vogs. I need to buy a bunch of ethers because I can. You have stuff. No one can hear you? Dang. One day. Right. Down here. Fucking hell. This is the longest dungeon in the world. Down here to down there. There's a chest down here. Oh my word. Dual heads. Hello, dual heads. I'm gonna go back to doing basic attacks. I think I should perhaps save a little bit of my magic. Not that Crumbus can do really anything with his magic now, but the other two might be able to. Oh no. Basic attack, basic attack. There we go, 162 damage. That's good stuff. You have a lot of 476? No mic hardware and no real will to let anyone hear you. Well, one of those could be solved by stealing, and the other one could be solved by purchasing a mic. Bum 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 bum. Da, 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 da. God, I need to. This music. I'm gonna fall asleep thinking of this music. It's gonna be drilled into my head. My God, this was peak gameplay for people back in the day. Steal my voice? Do it. I'll take yours. I bet you sound like a young Danny DeVito. If I had to guess. You know, during his audibly sexier but visually less sexy years. Now he's flipped. Audibly a little less than before, still great, and visually just a peak of a man. Give me your voice. Give me your voice. Give me. I have a weird voice. It's a functional voice, I'll say that. It does work. It's just a bit odd. It feels slightly weird to listening to me. Spot on, you have no idea. No one does. It's quite fun because having done like, you know, the YouTube and Twitch stuff, I now think I hear my voice. I don't hear my voice how it sounds on video quite, or on audio quite, but I think doing it for so long has made it so that I now perceive my voice closer to what it sounds like on video than I do what it did prior. That made no sense. Basically, the weirdness that you have when you first hear yourself like on a recording, you will keep for a while, and I think eventually you just start to recognize your voice as that, and in your head you hear that. My voice is weird. Yeah, it just takes a while. And then bam, you're like, oh yeah, no, that is what I sound like. Okay. What the fucking hell. Right. It's a pogly thing to aspire to. It's an odd thing to be at. This is what I sound like. This is this voice that I say right now. That's me. It's weird. Because a small part of me wants to go, nah, let him be someone else. Because then I don't have to take responsibility for him. Well, I do, but I don't. Da, 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 da. Oh, they don't take any damage, do they? Okay, there's one attack in there that does some damage. Fucking hell. Right. Oh, that's mean. Look at my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This game is boring me. I'm going to do like a child and look at my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm not going to fuck the jelly. I can't fuck the jelly. What if we... I'm just going to take out a random contingent of cards. I hate how Yu-Gi-Oh cards kind of bend, weirdly. Yu-Gi-Oh cards sort of do this thing where they come out bent, and then they just kind of curve. Or no, they come out curved. Okay, well I can't bring out a big chunk because it won't let me. I have to bring them out one at a time. Okay, what have we got? Let me draw my hand. This is an illegal hand. I have Divine Wind, Goka, the Warrior Returning Alive, Mars Hero Dian that has like a bend in it, Call of the Haunted, and then Mask Change. This is an illegal hand because I had 2 fusion monsters in my hand. Hey, I won the fight. I'm so invested. Power from them weighing... Exactly. Power emanating, weighing them down. It's just because when I open a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they're curved, and I don't want them to be, because I'm like, this seems like damage. Why are they curved? It's a poison toad! I was ambushed by poison toads. I might actually get through all of my antidotes in this whole dungeon. God, what a miserable game this is. Sorry. Like, 1 and 2 in this. Curvy Yu-Gi-Oh card. Hey boys, do you want to see my curves? And I just pull out a Blue Eyes White Ultimate Chaos Max Dragon. Ultimate Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. From what I understand, Blue Eyes is the archetype that's gotten the most support. If I remember right. Just like an insane level of cards have come out for Blue Eyes. Because it's the big one. It's the popular one. Sleep Tome. Fucking right, there's the door. This door has to... Changer? Okay, you do have a normal dying animation. I thought you had a weird dying animation then for a sec. There we go. Bam. And the Final Fantasy and Ricky Martin ones come out really sticky. A quick sticky Ricky. Okay. This will be the fight, and then I think we'll call it Guard Mask. Okay. Big Horn ×4. Oh, okay. Are you difficult? You're like a slight problem. Not enough to really panic, but enough that I'm kind of like I should probably do my job a little bit. Big Cool. You have good attack. I don't want to not do this with you. You do have Scourge. You just cure everyone. Fuck it. And then you also attack. Not that you can do a huge amount of damage, but it's something. I think Vogs is meant to be... Like, he doesn't speak the language very well, so he says stuff like, "It guard mask," instead of "it's guarding the mask." He might be from here, for all I know. Yeah, you do an attack. Do you know what? You try Scourge out, and then everybody else will just do auto. I want to see if I can potentially poison one of them. Yeah, Volk says it guard mask. Scourge. That didn't look like it did anything, so that was probably a waste. Attack, attack. Auto. That'll do. That'll be the fight. Like, he is... They are... If they focus down on one person, they'll out-damage the healing. But the AI won't do that. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. And so this will eventually result in a win. After about half a century. What I wouldn't mind as a mod for the Pixel Remasters would be a turn order for 1 and 2, just so you could see. Because I think it was Chaos. I don't remember if Chaos got multiple moves in a single turn in 1. You might not have actually, now that I think about it. But it would be nice to see, like, who's coming up. In this round of combat, who was going to get their moves first, and who was going to go after the enemy. Are we done? No, Crumbus wins because Crumbus is a winner. Excellent, now I have the mask. There's a bunch more chests in here, but I don't feel the need to go investigate them. I can't imagine that I'm missing something too important. A wild horn! Oh no, I got ambushed by a purple version of the thing I just fought that died immediately. Easy. Let's leave. Perfect. Actually, do you know what? Perfect. I don't know what the mask does. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. But I'm glad I got it. That might give me some value in the future of this game. That might give me some use beyond here. Yeah. This was a very snoozy stream. I'm a very snoozy boy today. And I was yesterday. And I hopefully won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be a non-snoozed boy. But yeah, so plan is in a couple weeks maybe have a few longer day streams, which will be fun. It'll be a good time. We'll be able to do some longer stuff. I don't know what I'll play. I don't know if I'll just play whatever I plan to play for that day or if I'll mix it up and do some other stuff, but we'll see. Enjoy your day, evening, morning, afternoon, or whatever it is where you are located. I hope you will have a wonderful time this Friday night. Dance like nobody's watching. Tomorrow will be SMT. And yeah, nice, classic, easy, snoozy stream. Look at those pogs. The big pog. I wonder what the sunglasses look like on the poggers one. E-buy. That's an e-buy. Cap, I hope you don't have to say e-buy to your power again. E-buy.